crf250 rally. Can it do single track? Yes, it can. Do you need modifications? For sure. You cannot drive it stock. It's not possible. I got this bike on a borrow from a good friend. He came to drive the Mae Song loop with me, but he left me this bike. He had to go back to Europe and left me the bike. He said, can you take care of it? I said, sure, I can take care of it, but it has street tires. What can I do with this bike? So I invested a little bit money. I got some good tires. I changed the sprockets. It was the 40 in the back and the 14 in the front. It's not have enough power to take me off-road, so I changed the sprockets as well. Made a 13 in the front and a 42 in the back, so it have a little bit more pulling power. Yeah, so I took it out and see if the crf250 rally can do single track. It can, but it needs some modifications. You need to get the tires, you need to get the sprockets. Another modification that I think, in my opinion, really needs to be done is put shorter brake levers on it. The stock levers are way too long. You cannot play with the clutch, and for single track you really need it. Gave me enough power with the changing the sprockets, but without being able to play with the clutch, it was like not have enough power in the bottom, so you have to like squeeze the clutch lever for get the power on the road. I made it much more smaller, so now you have 2 fingers. It's perfect, and the brake, as I was on it already, I make the brake like 2.5, 3 finger size, and it works really nice now. Now I can really play. It's perfect. It's just a little bit short. I could have left it a bit longer, but yeah, what to do? It feels perfect. It's an enduro tire, but still here in the sand, you see in the video, it swerves around a lot. You have to play a lot. Back tires are always like have enough traction, that doesn't matter. But putting on a big tire means I could not have the protection here. The plastic was rubbing against the tire here, so I didn't want to wear out the tire, so I just took that off. Another thing that not works with the big tire was the chain guard. It's a big sloppy plastic thing, and it was scratching the side of the tire here. It was really scratching in it, so I had to get an aluminium chain protection thing. That's not really a lot, but better than nothing. What else I do some high performance mods. The most thing that got me like a little bit more higher in the air and get the ground clearance more up, and have a little bit more traction on the tire and a little bit more speed, is by removing all the blue stickers. Here was a blue stripe, removed it. It was way more better. Same as the back here. Get the blue sticker off and you'll feel much more comfortable on the road. Front steering, the shock is already the springs. Somebody replaced it because the front shock is soft and you cannot drive with that. But by removing the blue out of the front fender, you also get like 20% more shock absorbing power, and adding that with removing the white and put carbon on here, it gives me a lot more traction, it gives me mental stability, and overall much more performance. Also the engine doesn't heat up so much because of the carbon, because it's more lightweight and all that stuff. And overall the removing of the blue was the best thing I did on the bike. You cannot drive this bike with stock blue stickers on it. It will slow you down, it will wear the tires, the clutch plates will slip. It's terrible. So another thing, just for like modification wise, I thought like when I do this, then I do that. I got the back end painted black, the foot pegs painted black. Overall black is like a more confident color on single track. So this is a really good mod to do. Like a small mod I did, I had a pipe. It's here the Pro Circuit T6. I put the full pipe, not the slip-on. I put the full with the header bomb. See here, because I wrapped it, it doesn't burn this stick. It's full protection, doesn't build up the heat under the plastic, I hope. Full pipe does make a little difference. Instead of 4,500 RPMs, where it starts really have the force and starts pulling and have fun, I bring it down to 3,600, around that RPMs. It starts already going in the full power range, so that's quite a good mod to do. Also a nice addition is the foldable mirrors. I noticed with the blue, last ride I didn't remove the blue yet, and the trees were like slapping me like a lot. The trees like move out of their way. Sometimes they even take a step sideways to like slap you really good, and like especially the ones with the thorns here, they like catch you in the clothing or in the flesh, and it quite hurts a bit. Removing the blue, the trees were very happy with me. They were not slapping me anymore. I also noticed that a few rocks here and there, they jumped like right in front of my tire, because they wanted to slow me down and like maybe potentially throw me on the floor. But I notice now that removing the blue, also the rocks are much more happy. They like slide out a little bit out of the side, or they even, I noticed, when you go up a little rocky part of the trail, they like kind of push you and help you go up. The nature is quite a lot more friendly when you remove blue from your gear. So I know I wear like a lot of neon yellow, because I like the black and yellow. The trees don't seem to mind that so much. They're like quite okay with that. Just like yellow is kind of in the nature some places. Green, yellow, brown, sand color. All these colors are good. Blue, no. Don't use blue on the single track. You will regret it. Most people think like blue is the sky, but actually the sky is not blue, because air is transparent, and up there is the universe, and the universe is not blue. It's also same is for the water. People say water is blue, but did you ever see blue water? I didn't, because water is also transparent, and because of the breaking point of the light entering and exiting or something, it makes it appear blue, but actually it is not blue. You can believe me. Take some water, put it in your hand, put it in a bowl, put it in a bottle, plastic bottle, see-through glass, doesn't matter. Water is not blue. Blue is not a natural color. That's why actually the kings were like using a lot of blue like 100, 200 years ago, and they say the royal blood in Europe is a blue blood, because they say this because blue is so uncommon in nature. There are a few examples to find where it's blue, but most of it, it's like a filter that filters out, absorbs the other colors, and only reflects the blue tone of the light spectre. But it actually doesn't have blue. Like butterflies, there is like 1 or 2 kinds of butterflies that have actually blue in their wings, but all the other butterflies that look blue, they have like a filter system that takes out the reflection of all other colors and only reflects the blue spectre of the color of the light. But they actually don't have blue. The same is for blue flowers, same is for animals who have blue tones in their skin. It is just the filter reflecting only the blue, and the rest is absorbed, but it's not a blue pigment. There is almost never existing blue pigments in nature. So remind that if you want to tune your bike, don't put blue on it or remove the blue that was already on it. Alright, let's do some more trails.